Hey, what's up? We're back at it again. Again and again. Again and again. So, yeah. Almost didn't drink my creatine today. Gotta get that creatine. So, what's been happening? What's been popping as of late? Yesterday I didn't make a video. Yesterday was actually pretty good, Did them squats, got that software development stuff and ain't much, Finished off the chapter for Istolo recently. Probably gonna get back at it a season or per se half a year from now or a year from now. Either or, But obviously at a different level, a different perspective. More so as a professional, not as a hustler, because hey man, all that hustle stuff is good and all, but if it's one thing that I've learned is not to rush. We'll get back to that. And yeah, that's where I'm at mentally. I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't even gonna try. What else? Today has been pretty good. Pretty good. Same old, same old. To be honest, ain't nothing new. And I'm pretty much settling into a more disciplined life, and actually also acknowledging what is it that I can do and what it is that I can't do, because obviously there's this ideal of pushing X amount of work, but what's the reality of how much work would I actually push? And understanding that I should actually just be patient with myself, especially when I know this is a self-induced pressure. Or let me just say, a self-induced pressure circumstance. When an external pressure and circumstance comes along, then definitely I'm going to make progress as supposed, with this level of discipline. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? That's how we pushing. As for adding patience into my sense of values, I don't think I could place it as a morality, because when decisions are being made, I feel like patience is more so something that should be there. There's no fork in the road for patience. It's like something that definitely, it should be more so a norm, like clarity. So with that being said, I just find it very necessary at this point in time to have that there. A moment, please. I just find it very necessary to be there, because in all honesty, you see, what happens when you're not being patient is that, I guess or from my own personal experience, it's like, just respecting myself and per se not loving myself. Love is patient, love is kind. You feel me? So as a gesture of self-love and understanding, it's like, I really need to make sure that, things make sense, because I need to have been devoting some time towards devotion, right? And running, getting to my secret location, which isn't much of a secret, and taking that time off. So with that being said, when I run, I don't really push myself to perform. I just listen to my body and I let my body take the pace, and I make sure that, it doesn't get too slow and I don't run too fast. I just run okay, Wake up, eat an apple. Make sure that I have some nutrition before I get there. Drink some green tea, get there, pray, chill, look at the ocean. It's all good. It's vibes. So, alright, cool. That's that on that end. So, yeah, I noticed that in terms of work, I also just need to do that, and set the same type of patience and priority as to how I pace myself and understand that when it's time to perform, yes, we shall do it. But you see, my perception of time really does need to change. In order to really approach patience as a value, I sternly believe that the perception of time really needs to be curated so that it works for me and not against me, because it's easy for things to work against you if you don't notice that, hey, actually, ever since when did I become so impatient? Like, where did I get this perception or this misinformation of like, oh, this is how things should be done, this is how much time it should take? Need to ask those questions. Then soon enough, being an internet kid, I'll notice that it was from the net. Kids are just blowing up off of dumb stuff, wherever, however, whenever, half the effort, as I believe. But hey, the most important thing is for me to probably just, make sure that my perception of time actually aids me and works for me, not against me. Because, I guess that's self-respect, and that's actually honoring your journey for what it's really worth, not what you think it should be worth. Two different things. So yeah, definitely that's one thing that I've learned. And definitely my well-being is far better off, approaching it at that stance, at that rate. So aim of the game right now is to just continue, having a great relationship with myself, aiming to do better, become a better person, but really own my reality so that I'm more grounded, because it's easy not to be grounded. Yeah, crazy. And to actually figure out or to bridge that gap between the game that I'm actually playing and the game that I will think is being played, and how to just actually make sure that the game that I'm playing really makes sense, it's at a higher level than the actual game that I perceive being played or whatever. But also not being delusional, because things definitely have to change, We're social animals. So yeah, that's my chat, and patience being a new value in my list. So yeah, thank you for coming and watching. I just ate the foam from the top because I was, shaking this thing. Oh yeah, and I washed my hair. It's 10:30. Well, it's past 10:30 and I'm out here, so that's what's up. So that being said, hey, thanks for putting up.